Hello everyone, welcome back to Tata's Samurai Gaming. And today we are beginning a playthrough of one of my favourite games of all time, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. This is a great little action platform beat 'em up game from the PlayStation 2, released in 2005, and it is so much fun. The story is completely goofy and off the wall, but the game itself is great fun. So we will just dive right into single player mode here. And today I am going to play as Kung Lao. So you have Kung Lao or Liu Kang, and then later on we can unlock Scorpion and Sub-Zero as well. But I'm going to start with Kung Lao. We'll just play on normal because I've not played this for a while. And we get a beautiful intro first of all, showing us the end of the first Mortal Kombat tournament. So it's basically a free-for-all at this point. But you've generally got the good guys and the bad guys facing off against each other. So Shang Tsung is still in his old man form at this point. So yeah, Kung Lao was disguised as one of the palace guards all along, explaining why he's here despite not actually being a character in Mortal Kombat 1. Go. Classic Sub-Zero fatality there, then he uses it to smack Scorpion across the face. Lovely. Oh. Here comes Goro. While all this is going on, Shang Tsung is making an escape. Goro and Kano follow.
Shang Tsung is destroying the island. Get out! We must return to the WuShi Academy.
So our first mission is to escape from Shang Tsung's island. It's going to form the basis of our first playthrough today. Just getting off the island and learning the basics of the game. So these little dragon icons will give us little hints and tips.
Items I've left behind for information.
Oh, we've got some Oni to deal with. If you ever wondered what those yellow eyes were in Goro's lair, now you know. They are...
Learn to perform quick attacks.
Okay, so that's your basic controls. As you can see, the game has a very fluid combo system. And the longer the combo you perform, the more XP you'll get when you take the bad guys out, so that's handy. Can we get 50? Yes, we can. Job done. Okay, now special move, so hold R1.
Special attacks.
Okay, so you hold R1 and then you press whichever button you so desire. So there's one. That's another. Okay, teleport. But yeah, the hat throw is my personal favourite.
You may perform attacks while running.
So that was a launcher there that I used because I was running. Okay, move on to the next room.
You can lock on to the nearest enemy. When you are locked on,
Okay, so you have to lock on to the enemy. There we go, lock.
and use them against your enemies. Liu Kang, behind you! When multiple enemies surround you, do not concentrate on just one. Attack in different directions to hit them all.
Okay.
A weapon could come in handy. If you attack while in the air, you can perform an air attack.
That's what I've just been doing. Unfortunately, that red icon up there we can't reach at the moment because that's a two-player exclusive item, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but I think, yeah. We need to have two-player mode on to get to that. This is best enjoyed as a two-player game. Unfortunately, I only have the facilities to do one player here, but yeah, if you're gonna try this game out for yourselves, I highly recommend doing it with a friend and going two-player because that's the fun part.
Commas in the lair and use them as weapons against your enemy.
Okay, it's sword slicing time. Mortal Kombat in all its gory glory. Poor guy went down like a Highlander villain there. And moving on. Now we go outside. This area might be familiar to people who've played the first Mortal Kombat game. So now we're outside Goro's lair. We are at the base of the pit.
This is the way off the island.
Oh, you notice the UFO flying by the moon there? A little callback to Mortal Kombat 1.
We must keep moving.
Yeah, so it's really, the controls of this game are really fluid and really easy to use, which really does make it a whole lot of fun to play. And of course there's Reptile.
It is another of Shang Tsung's servants. I do not serve Shang Tsung.
We'll deal with him later. Well, the chunks of him still went into the pit. Lovely.
We must keep moving.
That'll do. Job done. So back into the dungeons. And in a moment we will learn how to do a fatality.
You now have the power to execute a fatality. You must execute a fatality to open these gates.
Right.
Performing combination attacks builds your ability to execute a fatality.
So basically that grey circle at the side there, once we turn that completely red, we can do a fatality.
Now hit the enemy with the
Okay, now input the code and watch as we perform the fatality. Split him right down the middle. There are lots of different fatalities that will unlock as we go through the game, so that is his classic Mortal Kombat 2 fatality there from Kung Lao, but there are others, some of them actually quite comedic as time goes on. So already a good way along to charging up our next fatality.
secrets are available if you use the help of an ally.
Yeah, a little trick here. If you time it right, you can uppercut these guys into the ceiling and those spikes will take them out for you. There's one. Yeah, let's see what this little bit of advice over here is.
Throw an enemy into the weak wall to the left.
Okay. Nope. There we go. Door open. Let's take care of this fella before we move on. And his pal. So you get bonus XP each time you pull off a fatality as well, so it's worth doing it whenever you can. Now we've got a mini boss coming up here, a big ogre. First of all, this is a save point. So 3% of the game completed. As you can see, we've got quite a while to go. Oh dear. So
Use caution. Enemies and hazards could be anywhere. Try looking around.
okay, so we can use R3 to look at where we. So we're going to try and land on that platform and get the sword. Ah, I missed. Oh, there's a boss. Yep, Oni Warlord, that's our guy. Yeah, only works on regular characters, doesn't work on big bosses unfortunately. But it's worth it for the extra XP. Right, I think we got him. Yes, he's down. And with him out of the way, we gain a new ability.
You now have the ability to perform a long jump.
So, by using the long jump, we can clear the gap at the top here and get on to the next stage. Now, let me see here. There we go. So you can see now how this works. So now we want to head across here. However, we got a couple of obstacles blocking our path, namely these masked guards. These guys are tough. They love to block just about everything.
The guards ahead hold the key to the only portal on this island. Defeat them. When you lock on to an enemy, you will block income.
Thankfully I had a fully charged fatality meter, so that's handy. So that's one down, one to go. Oh dear, right, we're doing that bit again. Oh dear, we've got to do this whole section again. Oops. Ah, not to worry. See if I can get the sword this time. Make life a bit easier for myself.
Enemies ahead.
There we go. Right, this is going to make things a bit easier. Hopefully. Yep, a whole lot easier. Okay.
You now have the ability.
So we got the long jump ability unlocked. Let's take these guys out. Now we can move up to the next level. And hopefully with a sword, these masked guards should be a bit easier to do. Oh dear. Yeah. Took the jump a little too early there. Yep, so hopefully with the sword, these masked guards will be a bit easier to deal with. Okay.
The guards ahead. When you lock on to an enemy, you will block.
Okay. He lost his head, unfortunately. Just couldn't keep it. Yeah, the sword basically puts this on easy mode. But that's the sword gone now. Still, we've done enough. And we have escaped from Shang Tsung's island. So, let's see where we are now.
Shao Kahn hungered for power, for strength, for all things dark and arcane. The blood he spilled in his brutal conquest of Outworld is impossible to measure or imagine, as was his hunger. Once all he could see was under his control, Shao Kahn turned his attention to Earth. But the Elder Gods had created a mystical tournament to protect Earth, known as Mortal Kombat. Shao Kahn could only lay claim to Earth if his champions were victorious in the tournament. Thus far, Earth's warriors have triumphed, saving Earth. But some fights only require a lone victory, and all can be lost with a single defeat.
You have ensured peace for Earth once again this day. But there is no power in these medals apart from the knowledge you must carry into every battle. That no one is a champion alone. If one of us is in chains, none of us are free. If even one succeeds, the victory is ours.
Liu Kang, you have defeated the sorcerer Shang Tsung. You have saved this realm as your forefathers did from his evil. You are Earthrealm's champion and hero.
Thank you, Master Raiden. When next the tournament is fought, it will be my ancestors that are honored.
Sonya Blade, you were a warrior before the tournament began. But here you have been tested and triumphed against enemies beyond Earth's measure.
Thank you, Master Raiden.
I know you have your chief officers to report to, but know that you will always have friends here and warriors willing to help you in your future missions.
Sir.
Johnny Cage.
Lay it on me, Raiden. Idiot.
Despite your natural shortcomings, you have proven yourself a valuable ally against Shang Tsung. You have the respect of myself and the Shaolin Order.
Master.
Ah, Kung Lao. Family honor is not won in a single day. It is won all the days of a life. It is won in fidelity and faithfulness. It is achieved through perseverance. There is not a warrior here that would have survived if you had not warned them of the traps in Goro's lair. Your family has been honored. Your friends honor you as well. For the moment, you have earned rest. Enjoy the peace you will find walking these grounds.
But of course, this is Mortal Kombat, so that peace is not going to last. Baraka and his friends are already planning a counterattack.
These outworld abominations are poison to our world. Even their blood and rotting bones are like an acid to this realm. You must send them back to where they came from. Defend the Academy.
So, can Liu Kang and Kung Lao manage to see off the attack against the WuShi Academy? Can we save the day? You'll have to come back next time to find out on part 2 of our Shaolin Monks playthrough. Until then, thank you for watching Tartan Samurai Gaming. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe, all that nonsense. We are only 30 people away now from hitting our targets for subscribers for the year. So, please share this around with your friends, anyone who might be interested in retro gaming. And until then, thank you all for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.